What's up, guys? This is Shotmaster here with Brandy Victor doing what Deku was the experiment part 1. Now, let me set a timer and let's go. Now then, we're starting this off as 2 years before the anime even started. We are with two people, Inko Midoriya and Hasashi Midoriya. They are in, a meeting with the military exactly, because they are scientists at the military. Mostly design pro-hero, powerful weapons and training items. So yeah. Now, as they're all talking about this pro-hero needs this thing exactly and all this shit exactly, they are thinking they need to stop making all these things exactly because it's getting on their nerves. Because it continues getting new stronger and stronger, and it's going to take them more time to build these things to help the pro-heroes out. As one of the scientists say that we should create something that can help all the pro-heroes out exactly. As they're all thinking about that. Now, as one scientist asks Inko Midoriya, what about that smart daughter you actually have exactly? She maybe could help. I mean, she did help us with a few other things with Endeavor's, training regimen and stuff. As, all eyes go on Inko Midoriya and Hasashi. As, Inko Midoriya doesn't like her daughter getting hooked in the military at all, because she did have a few issues here and there exactly with them and stuff. As, Inko Midoriya and Hasashi actually live in the military exactly. They have their own personal rooms as their own daughter. So yeah. Now, as Hasashi just asked Inko, that does sound like a great idea exactly. She did help out with Endeavor's, regiment exactly and stuff. As Inko's just saying no exactly. I'm not getting my daughter into this shit exactly. As, they continue talking for a while exactly before they all agree. Inko says, fine, if my daughter gets hurt, I'm going to sue your ass exactly, or find the person who did this and beat the shell out of them. As one of the guards just walked to Maria's room. Now, Maria's in her room exactly just reading up exactly, studying a little bit. Now, as one of the guards knocks on the door, she opens and says, yes, what is it? So that Miss Inko wants you exactly, Maria. As Maria is escorted to the meeting room with Inko Midoriya and Hasashi. Now, as one of the military officers say, that's great exactly. Your daughter is smart exactly. Now, everyone's staring at Maria exactly. One of the officers just, asked Maria, do they have anything else for something they can create? Because you did help out with Endeavor's, training regiment exactly. Now, let me tell you what Endeavor's training regiment was. It was mostly him in a gravitational room at, 20%, not 20, but, say 15 times Earth gravity exactly. So yeah, it did hurt him a little exactly, but he did wear some armor that allowed him to get used to the thing. So yeah. As she just says one thing only. Black light virus. As everyone's looking at her and looks back at her, says a black light what? Saying the black light virus. It's a type of virus exactly you can affect somebody with, and it's like, a virus exactly. It's a hive mind, all that shit. You not know how ants work exactly? They always have a queen exactly, and worker ants and other shit. They keep the colony stable and continuously thriving exactly. Imagine you create something like that exactly, a virus close to the black light virus exactly. As they're thinking, one of the commanding officers just tell Maria to continue on exactly. Because he's really interested what the heck the black light virus is. And maybe they can make exactly, or make something close to, or make something stronger. Now, as you explain more about the black light virus, it needs biomass, all this shit exactly, and others, and it can affect people by a scratch and stuff. As the commanding officer just says, fine, I think we could build something like that exactly. As one of the commanding officers just say that we do need your hair symbol exactly, though. She just says why. Saying that, we just want this thing to be related exactly to something exactly. I mean, at least have it part human, at least. As, Maria just plucks the hair out of her head exactly and just gives it to one of the scientists. Now, let's do a time skip. 3 months have passed exactly. This is how Deku looks like exactly. Mostly, like this. Now, As all the scientists are looking at it exactly and stuff and seeing how much they have done exactly and stuff. So yeah, this virus is called, well, they don't actually have a name for it, but they mostly call it Project Black. Maria just likes to call it Project Deku because, well, it's an acronym exactly. D for destruction, E for elimination, K for, well, killing, and U for universal domination. But it sounds really stupid exactly. She doesn't say that much exactly. Now, the virus they have affected this host exactly is, well, with the black light. It's not like exactly, but it's close to it, and it's stronger. In fact, when enough trained with this virus exactly, it can be strong enough to, say, control the entire world. So yeah, if Deku gets, well, if he survives long enough, he can technically survive in solo Elizabeth Green and Alex Mercer. Technically in this scenario exactly. So yeah. Now, let's continue on. As all the scientists around there exactly, as one of the military says that, so how's Project Black going exactly? As one of the scientists say, it's actually going good. In fact, it's actually growing really good exactly. Now, Maria's really thinking exactly, why the heck is it a boy? As she asks one of the scientist says that, well, the commanding officer told us to make it into a boy exactly because, well, no offense, but he just thought a female host exactly would be too weak exactly. Mostly, Maria does not care exactly. She just really doesn't give a shit anyway. She's just really excited because this thing is mostly her design, or at least her idea. So yeah. As one of the commanding officers just tell them to awaken Project Black. As, well, they do. Clicking a button and immediately all the water drains out of it. Deku just opens his eye exactly and sees them all. The only thing he's thinking is just, well, nothing, staring at them. As immediately all the cords and all the shit get off him exactly, he immediately steps out of the pod. As he immediately just, well, as he just looks at one of the scientists exactly, forming a claw, mostly like a blacklight virus, but way smaller. Now, immediately, well, one of the military were going to yell out before Deku just stabbed one of the scientists into the gut, and just immediately absorbed his biomass. Now then, Deku immediately grows his tail exactly and immediately stabs into a few more guards and absorbs their biomass too. As he immediately, well, gains some new clothes. This is how his clothes are exactly. Mostly, well, like this. Black hoodie and other things exactly. So yeah. Now, as he's just looking at all of them and smiling exactly. Now, as Maria's scared a little bit though. As one of the military officers has a gun and immediately shoots Project Black with this type of bullet. This type of bullet is laced with a type of, well, thing that can kill the virus completely. As he immediately shoots it at it exactly, it does nothing to Project Black. I'm just going to continue to call him Deku. Now, as Deku just, well, grabbed the bullet out of the air exactly and just looked at it a little bit before he just dropped on the ground. As he immediately walks over to Inko Midoriya, immediately grabbing her exactly and knocking her out. Getting his tail in, wrapping his tail around her body exactly as he immediately runs out the window and jumps out of it, forming wings and flying away. As the remaining people there just saw that shit. Now, Maria's fucking pissed off exactly. Her mother's going to A, get consumed, B, going to get killed, or C, starve or some shit. Or something else exactly is going to kill her. As she's thinking out all the possibilities that thing can kill her exactly. As the scientist, well, Hisashi Midori is a little pissed off exactly. He immediately tells the guards to sound the alarm exactly and get everyone ready. We're going after my wife exactly. If she's hurt at all, help me God, I'm just going to fucking do something exactly. Now, as immediately a few hours pass exactly, Inko Midoriya wakes up exactly. She sees Project Black in there exactly. As she immediately is yelling out exactly, Deku just looks back at her. Immediately just coiling his tail around her mouth exactly, making her be quiet, because it's getting on his little bit nerves. Now, As Deku sees the woods exactly, landing into them exactly. As he still has his wings out exactly, tucking them back in. Now, he's just trying to find somewhere he can stay a little bit though. He does have some sentience a little bit, but not that much. So yeah. As Ikamadori is still trying to yell exactly stuff, Deku is just getting a little bit more irritated exactly. But he cannot say anything yet. He's just thinking, when will this stupid thing exactly shut up? Now, he's too full exactly of consuming a biomass for a while exactly and stuff, so yeah. Now then, let's get back to the military. All the guards their army of exactly wet weapons designed to kill the virus and all that shit. As Maria is going to exactly with her father. Now, as Maria has these type of, boots and gauntlets exactly, she created her own. Now, Maria's quirk is an intelligence quirk though, mixed in with her father's fire. It's a little weird exactly, she is a half and half quirk, like Todoroki. So yeah. Now, as one of the scientists say that, it's going to be a storm exactly, and I think we should not go out there exactly. As some of them do agree and the others do not exactly, before the sergeant just yells at all of them that we're going tomorrow. I'm not seeing my men out there exactly and getting, assaulted by any rain exactly or some shit. Somebody dies out there, I do not want that on my hands. As Hasashi's just yelling, that guy is saying that thing has my wife exactly. As he just says, okay, scientist, you want to go out there with that thing exactly and consume you exactly? Go ahead, you get killed. I'm doing this right now exactly. I know one thing about Project Black exactly. That thing must have a limit of eating. It must have had limit exactly, because I did play a few of the prototype games over this year. I know one thing only. A is going to go in critical mass exactly and consume anything by it, or B is going to sleep and then eat, Inko. But I think that's not going to happen exactly. It didn't seem like it attacked for no reason exactly. It saw something new, ate it, and might have gained some intelligence exactly. So it now knows that the thinking might not attack Inko. In fact, it might bring her back to us. As Hasashi put into another room because he was going to attack the guy. Now, let's get back to Inko Midoriya. Now, Inko is hungry as shit exactly. She hasn't eaten in a while. As Deku is too exactly. Now, Deku just finds a cave exactly. As he just looks into it exactly, sees a bear. As the bear wakes up and sees Deku, growling at him. Deku just sees this bear exactly and thinking, what the heck's that? As he just looks back at Inko exactly, thinking, A, he can eat her, or use her as something else exactly, or B, use that thing exactly. Now, as he immediately hears Inko Midoriya's, hunger exactly. As he's just thinking, why won't she just shut the fuck up anyway? She always makes these stupid noises and all this shit. As he immediately uncoils, Inko's mouth with his tail exactly. As she was going to scream out once more, Deku just formed a claw. Close by her neck, though. As she's thinking, it's trying to threaten me exactly. If I make any noise, it might eat me, though. As she just is being quiet now. Deku's thinking, that thing must understand. Well, that's good. Now, as he immediately just, gets his claws ready exactly to consume this bear. As he immediately puts Inko down exactly, but has one thing only. He did not break her leg exactly, but he did sprain them enough, though, so she cannot walk at all. As he immediately consumes the bear in the cave. Now, Inko Midoriya is not in the cave, she's outside the cave exactly. As Deku consumes this bear exactly, he immediately goes into critical mass. Anything in there is immediately consumed by him too. As he immediately infected, technically absorbed some of the bear cubs exactly. So yeah, poor bear cubs. Eesh. So yeah, now then, Inko was going to make a break for it exactly. Sure, legs might be sprained exactly, but I think she can still move. As Deku just walks out there exactly, a little bit more more not angry exactly, but more calm and collective. As Millie gets his tail coiled exactly around Inko. As, well, he immediately just walks back into the cave exactly and is going to sleep. Now, Inko's thinking she might can bite his tail exactly or something, but that's stupid. He'll just consume her exactly. As she's thinking, she can activate a tracker thing exactly in her, pocket. As she does. Now, her tracker thing allows any scientists or anything else that will get kidnapped by any villain or anything else can, help them out exactly. So yeah. Now, if you're asking me, mostly Maria is 15 years old exactly, so that would make Deku 1 year old exactly if you count him staying in that test tube exactly for that entire time. So yeah. Now, let's continue on. Now then, as Inko, not Inko, but the military. Immediately one decided to say that we have a track on Inko exactly. She's in the woods on the west side exactly of it. Now, as the military say that's good. As, they do have a life signature from her, so she's not dead. That's good. As, let's get back to Deku and, Inko. It is now the middle of the night exactly. As Deku wakes up to some noise exactly. He's thinking it's this thing exactly. He's sick and tired of this thing talking too much. And he's thinking just eating her. That's it. He'll be really better exactly. As he just hears a few more things exactly. People talking. Not the military, but some random people in there. Hunters. As Deku just stands up exactly, has his tail still coiled around Inko, he just immediately steps out the cave exactly. Now, as he just sees these hunters exactly, and the hunters see him. As they just say, "Kid, are you lost?" As one of them just say, "Wait, he has a girl exactly." As one of them say that, "Wait, if we say that girl exactly, she might marry us or some shit. Or she might give us some money." As immediately they're pointing the guns at Deku. Deku is thinking, what the heck are these? Now, the intelligence has not kicked in from all those people he's consumed exactly. So yeah, that's why he's not, being so nice exactly. As really the hunters shoot at Deku exactly. Deku's keeping his tail in the air exactly to not hurt the thing behind him exactly. Mostly Inko Midoriya for some reason. For some reason he wants to protect her now. Now, as he immediately gets his clawed ray exactly, he immediately blocks all the bullets exactly, and immediately stabs into these three guys. Consuming them all and getting all their, everything else they have exactly. As Deku feels a little weirded out exactly. He just hears people screaming in his head exactly. They won't fucking stop. As immediately Deku bangs his head in the, ground exactly, all crap exactly, as Inko Midoriya is awake, seeing what Project Black is doing. He's mostly, seems like he's hearing something at a high frequency. As Deku looks back at Inko. Now, he was going to say something before he just collapsed exactly. Now, Inko knows she cannot move at all because his tail is too tight around her. So she's thinking, tomorrow she can escape exactly really easily. And plus, wolves won't come after me exactly due to his claws exactly. And she can technically, do something to his tail to make it move around exactly to scare the wolves. As she does get attacked by a few wolves exactly, Deku's tail immediately just, duplicates exactly, creating a copy of it. As the wolves are scared out by the tail exactly, running away. Now, as Inko's making a mental note of this, consuming biomass exactly, intelligence, or at least short of exactly, plus, copying exactly, or duplicating, or something like that. Now, let's get to the next day exactly. The military are getting ready to go to the woods exactly and capture Project Black. As, Inko wakes up exactly with, Project Black exactly. As Deku looking at Inko exactly on the other side of, his tail. Looking at her exactly, thinking, he needs to say something to her exactly, so he's not look stupid at least. As he actually sees something exactly, he just says, "You must be Inko Midoriya, aren't you?" As Inko's a little astonished by this exactly, Project Black just spoke. As She just says, yeah, I am. Why? He just says, I already know who I am exactly. You guys continue to call me Project Black and all that shit. By the way, I don't really like that name. It's really stupid at all, exactly. Inko just says, fine, what do you want me to call you then? He just says, I don't know exactly. All these fucking heads are in my head exactly screaming. And she just says, what? Saying that each time I consume something or someone exactly, I gain their intelligence, plus all their memories exactly. The 3 hunters were not exactly I killed them and consumed them exactly, and they won't stop fucking screaming in my head. As Emily forms a claw exactly. See, watch. As Emily tries to stab himself with the claw, Emily shrinks right back down exactly. Deku, well, claw will not attack him at all. Any of his body parts are controlled, it will not attack him at all. In fact, it will deform from the claw state to a normal state. As Inko says, that's weird. As he just says, yeah, it is, Inko. Now, I know those military are coming after you and me exactly, and I don't care exactly. In fact, I was actually thinking of consuming you, but for some reason I don't want to. So yeah, I don't know why it must be one of these fucking memories not wanting me to attack you, but I really do want to attack exactly, because you're fucking screaming all that shit exactly. As Inko's, well, still hungry exactly. She hasn't eaten, well, since last night exactly, or the other day. As Inko says that, well, how about this? Deku looks at her exactly curious, saying, how about this? I'll tell the military to not kill you if you hunt me some food. As Deku's saying, how the fuck can I trust you exactly? Sure, all these memories in here can trust you, but I don't. She just says, think about exactly. I'm a scientist, and you're, well, you. I can help you cook anything else exactly with stuff, plus, well, you don't know how to cook that good exactly because you're a kid, and you're technically a year old and stuff. So, yeah. As Deku's thinking, he just says, fine. Now, he just gets up exactly and just says, well, let's go. As Inko says, remember, sprained ankle. Says, oh yeah, I forgot, they sprained your ankle a little bit. As Deku just says, sorry about that exactly. He was too aggravated by it. As Inko says, that's okay exactly. As Inko Midoriya just gets on Deku's back exactly. She's thinking, he can lift a lot exactly, and technically did fight a bear, or something like that. As Ingo asks about that bear exactly, saying that, yeah, I consumed it. So yeah, if you don't get my nerves exactly, I won't consume you exactly. So yeah. As they're walking through the forest exactly, looking for anything they can eat. As Deku sees a rabbit, immediately getting his tail ready to stab into it. As Inga just tells him not to. He just says why. Saying that first thing, that rabbit exactly is not going to feed both of us. He just says, fine, I'll feed you. I already have enough biomass in here exactly to sustain my form for a little longer, before I have to consume something else. As immediately Deku's tail immediately stabs into the rabbit exactly, killing it. As Deku immediately wakes up to Inko, exactly the blood is, well, on Deku's tail. Saying, this good enough, Inko? Or do you want me to hunt you another one exactly? As she just says, that's good. Saying, good. Now, let me think. As he's thinking, going over anyone's memories in his head exactly, as one of the scientists he did consume exactly had a fire-based quirk. Not a powerful one exactly, because he has to snap his finger to cause fire, but enough to do something at least. So yeah, it's a shitty fire quirk exactly, if I'd say. Hasashi's versus this guy, Hasashi's gonna win immediately, doesn't matter. So yeah. Now, let's continue on. Now, Deku just collects his sticks and rocks exactly as Ingo sees them exactly, not saying anything. Seeing Project Black's actually, well, really smart though. So yeah. Now, as Deku just walks back to the cave exactly, as he immediately sets up a little campfire exactly, cooking the rabbit exactly for Inko Midoriya. As he just tells, well, her, so you just tell me when you went off the fire exactly, I'll take it off. As a few minutes pass exactly, as she just says now. As Deku takes off exactly and gives it to her exactly. Says you better eat it exactly, enjoy it. As she is exactly eating into exactly. Now, let's get back to Hasashi, Midoriya, and Maria. Now, Maria is, well, thinking. If Project Black is, well, awake now exactly, A, that thing has consumed my mother, B, it's dead or some shit, or B, it's going insane exactly and consuming anything in the forest. Now, as they see that, well, Inko Midoriya's life signal is still up exactly, and they did see that, well, Inko is moving around exactly, they think that Project Black took her back exactly if she tried to escape. So yeah. Now, a few hours pass exactly as the military are ready to go into the forest. As they do, choppers in the air and our vehicles going to the woods. Go and check to see who is that, Marvelous. Now then, as the military go into the forest exactly, they are already in there now. They are looking around for Inko Midoriya and Project Black, as they see Inko and Project Black exactly talking. Seeing that Project Black's not that ferocious actually. Now, as Deku just looks in the woods exactly, he just sees that there's people in the woods. He just tells Inko to stay right here exactly. I told you if you move, I'll consume you. Now, as Maria just runs in exactly, going to target or attack Project Black. As Deku sees Maria, he knows this person exactly. He just says, "Hello there, Maria." Saying that, wait, you can speak? Why the fuck do you attack everyone back there? Saying that, yeah, I'm sorry about that exactly. Second thing, if you're gonna create something exactly, figure out a way to kill it. Third thing, that trophy back there is mine exactly. You're gonna take it away from me, I'm going to consume exactly. As Deku immediately forms a claw. A double-bladed claw exactly. Saying that we're going to fight exactly. A 1-on-1, a mano-a-mano, and our shit exactly. In fact, as Deku turns one of his hands back to normal exactly, snapping his fingers. As immediately behind him a fire, starts a little fire. As Deku just walks back over to it and steps on exactly. Saying, yeah, I can use our friend's quirks I consume exactly. In fact, these hunters actually consume exactly. As he immediately uses one of their quirks to make himself bulk up exactly. And the other guy's quirk to transform a little bit. So yeah. And the other guy was a quirkless guy, so yeah. Now, as this is how Deku looks like exactly. He looks like this. Now, he just states to all of them that you're dead exactly, and I'm going to consume every single one of you. Now, who's start exactly? Maria, Hasashi, doesn't matter. I'll consume all of you and become stronger than ever. As Maria just immediately charges at Project Black, punching it square in the face with her gauntlet. Now, this gauntlet connects kinetic energy exactly and continues building up so it can do a mega punch. Before anyone asks this, no, Maria's not going to be in the support class. Or she will be a little bit, but not that much exactly. She'll be really friendly with the support class people exactly and stuff, but they won't be that good exactly. So yeah. Now, as Maria sees that her punch did enough exactly, Deku getting one of his hands exactly and punching Maria exactly. Make her fall onto the ground. As he just says good. At least all you are weak exactly. Now, as immediately the military fire at Project Black, Deku immediately forming these red like black armor exactly, like the Black Light Virus. Forming a type of skin around exactly, so he can be protected from the bullets. Now, as one of them do get a clean shot on Deku's eye exactly, he just says, whoever fucking did that, you're dead. And immediately grabbing Maria off the ground exactly, thinking he should consume her anyway. He just tells them to all stop before you hurt her exactly, because I might just consume her right here right now. And due to her half and half quirk, I might gain stronger exactly. Intelligence plus fire is better than ever. And the stupid snapping quirk's stupid anyway. As all of them do stop firing exactly. As Hasashi's pissed off exactly, immediately using his fire quirk at Project Black, trying to burn it. As Deku forms some more armor exactly around him to compensate for the bulletproof armor, but not fireproof. Now, as Hasashi starts using his fire quirk, Project Black is unscathed. Deku just or Project Black starts laughing exactly, saying that you thought that was actually going to work on me. You guys did create me after the Blacklight virus, and I do adapt exactly. In fact, in, well, that cave back there exactly where your stupid wife is at exactly, I went critical mass. So yeah, you're not going to defeat me now, do you think? As Maria pulls out a syringe. Now, this syringe is designed to make somebody knocked out for a while, as Deku sees exactly, immediately breaking Maria's arm, saying that that's not going to work on me. Second thing, you're all screwed anyway. As immediately Deku forms tentacles exactly. Now, who's first to get consumed exactly? As immediately Inko just stands exactly. She still has a sprained ankle, but she can still move around. As she sees a syringe on the ground exactly, grabbing it and trying to walk behind Project Black stealthily exactly. Deku sees her exactly, saying that what the heck are you doing exactly? As Inko hides the syringe behind, well, in her coat exactly, saying that nothing. As Deku says, good. Second thing exactly, should be glad I actually fed you exactly, or I would just consume you immediately. Now, as Sashi just tells Inko to run exactly, Deku immediately forming a new tail and immediately, well, coiling around Inko, saying that not so fast Sashi. Your wife as well, if I just say like a trophy to me exactly, something I collect exactly, something that will remember me by me. And by the way, stop calling me Project Black. In fact, I need to remember what you actually called me exactly, Maria. What did you call me? I need to think. As Deku's thinking about what the heck Maria calls me exactly. As Deku says, yeah, I remember, Deku. It's an acronym, isn't it? So yeah, all these memories in my head exactly are while screaming, but I don't care exactly. As Deku starts laughing exactly. Now, I think this is a good spot to end off here. This has been the Shadow Master, and I hope you guys do like this new character called Maria. I will only be adding her for one more episode of What If Deku was Shadow the Hedgehog's clone, or what if Deku was a clone of Shadow the Hedgehog. So yeah, that'll be a little weird one, exactly. So I hope you guys do like this What If, and goodbye.